Hi loves, it's Hills from the Blue Flame Apothecary. I'm coming to you from this open space that's called Star King. It has this beautiful labyrinth which I just walked. And I wanted to share a little bit more about the amazing numerology of that is, it's every month. There's amazing portals and places where we can access deeper wisdom. The month of November has the 1111, which opens the gateway, as I spoke about in that short that I did a couple of days ago, into this creative portal, this portal of creation that moves through the 1117 and then further still to 1122, which is also the opening of Sagittarius season. And where I was really being called is to share a little bit about 1117. Why 1117? There is that piece that I shared in the last video about the number 10 being a completion number, and that the 11 is then what you take forward, what you create from that completion space. 1117 has some amazing numerology. We have that 11, right? And then we have 17, which is also an 8, which is infinite metamorphosis. It is infinite potential. But 1117 also breaks down to another 10. So you come to that completion space again, right? So it's this powerful vortex of creation into an infinite possibility sphere, into a state of completion that brings you right back around to what are you now going to create from that space. It's pretty magnificent, right? This year, 1117, falls the day after the half moon and the day after Venus enters Sagittarius, which means that love, a higher consciousness, an elevated love, an elevated frequency of love is available. If you get my meaning there, which means, it's like the blue flame. I talk about the blue flame a lot. This is the Blue Flame Apothecary, and the blue flame is that love that's being anchored onto the earth plane now, that divine frequency of love that is greater than anything that the earth has ever experienced before. And we are all in this amazing process of clearing and activating and opening up further and further to the mystical realms. Neptune is also very associated with Sagittarius, and Neptune is the galactic shaman, is the master of illusions, but also the opener of the curtain, the opener of the curtain, the veils. I very early on in the apothecary days, I recorded a video. I went live on Instagram and did a live about the significance of Neptune and Sirius, in particular Sirius B. It's interesting that we're finding Venus now coming into Sagittarius just as we're starting to move into our new moon in Sagittarius energy, coming out of this eclipse. There's a place that I feel like we're going on the 22nd, or on the 21st rather, when I host the live, and I hope that I see all of you there. A few days before, on the 11/17, I'm going to be hosting our live circle in the members portal. And I spoke about the amazing soul journey that I took as we were opening up the eclipse wormhole through the southwest. And it was very, very strong energies that were moving through in connection with Gaia. And the way that I put it is, I was called to these planting of seeds, and it was planting a little piece of love in these places where I was called to go, so that as the land was waking up and coming out of its long healing sleep, it had water on the nightstand, so to speak. And that's where we're going to be going in the live, in the members portal, is talking about how each and every one of us is called to work with the earth as she's waking up more and more, and as we're waking up more and more to her. On the 21st, I feel like there's been this piece coming in about Venus and the Pentacle and spiritual alchemy, and how the process, how this soul journey, this spiritual alchemy works through our systems as we're bringing more and more of our soul light in and clearing out old trauma. And that clearing comes through us, and also plant seeds throughout the universe, throughout the earth, throughout our timelines, our ancestral lines. We are in a state of infinite potential right now. We are always in a state of infinite potential, but it is amplified right now. If you can think of infinite potential as being amplified. Everything is cranked up to 11 right now, so to speak. All right, I think I'm going to close with that. If you're interested at all in coming into the members portal, there will be a link below, and I'll share some more on the Instagram and inside the portal about the various frequencies that are coming in for this week of infinite metamorphosis that we're in. And I'll put a link to that Instagram video as well. I was feeling a little like nervous about it. It's only 6 months old, but it feels much older in this span of time, and the way that consciousness is flowing and moving right now. Through and from and within all of the dimensions, so much and many loves to you in all the ways.